Hello everyone, today we're going to be making spaghetti bolognese. Not just any spaghetti bolognese, we're going to be making a recipe that Kay found from another video. I assume she got it from Gordon Ramsay. So you're going to need tomato passata. I had a hard time finding the box one she had, but you're going to need quite a bit of it. You're going to need some diced tomatoes, 2 eggs, a pound or even a little less of 80-20 meat or mince meat if you're a Europe fag. You're gonna need some spaghetti. I have a 2-pound box of spaghetti. Obviously that's a little too much. Get like a pound of it or a little less. And then you're gonna need at least 1 onion. Since we already have some onions cut up, I'm just gonna use these.
Right, as you can see, I've got a few things that I'm going to do. Like I said, it's a different one. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to beat some eggs up. Get mixed up. It needs a bit. And I've got some spaghetti sticks here. Right, I'm going to put this egg.
Sorry about that, I got my glove. We'll mix up the meat a little bit here.
In the mincemeat. And I'm going to mix the mincemeat around until all the eggs connected. And then what?
Alright, so I got some spaghetti strips already started. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our spaghetti strips. We're going to try and wrap some of this meat around it.
What do you want to call it? Grab the soggy mincemeat and put it round the sticks.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh,
perfect.
shit,
Barely
sticks are too big. Oh, it's falling apart.
Now, you definitely won't need 2 pounds of meat, but you'll need quite a bit. 2 pounds of spaghetti, I mean, but you'll need quite a bit here.
Put it in.
One in the middle.
Put mincemeat round it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get another 3 in.
Should stick around there still.
As you can see, this is exactly how it is. I don't think I'm supposed to have put the egg in the mincemeat, but I only got
just a little bit of this. Don't add the whole thing onto it, just add half because we're going to add some more onto it later. Try and get a decent covering on there. Sorry about that, I had to check to see if I had to put the diced tomatoes on now or after, but it's going to be after the first cook. So we're going to cook it for 20 minutes in the oven. She didn't say what temp the oven's supposed to be at, so I'm just assuming 375 to give it a nice crunchy flavor. I would cover it pretty good. Like I said, only use half of that pescado stuff because after it's cooked for the first 20 minutes, we're going to put more on top of it. We're going to put the onions on top and the diced tomatoes, and then we're going to cook it again for another half an hour. So I'm going to put this right in the oven and we'll see how it looks in about 20 minutes. This timer just went off. Let's take a look at how it is so far. The sticks don't look as crunchy as don't look as done as hers yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn the oven up a little bit. Probably do it about 425, I guess, for the next half hour or so, because I don't know if that meat will cook all the way if I don't. So let me turn it up real quick. Alright, we'll do the last half hour at 425. Now, there was a couple other things. Don't forget parsley too. We're going to put parsley on it in a second. I forgot to mention that earlier. Let's put the onions in here. There we go. And put the rest of this tomato. What is it? Passata? Passetti? Eh, whatever. We're just gonna have to hope the Italians forgive me. Put a little bit of this in here. I'm gonna cover everything as best as you can. That's also why we got the diced tomatoes too, because we're going to use those to cover the rest of it. Open up the can. Alright, then we're going to top it with some parsley flakes. Just be careful, don't go overboard with it. A little bit more. Alright, so I'm going to wait for my oven to heat up a little bit more, and then we're going to put it back in at 425 for about a half an hour. Alright, I actually let it go in for a little bit longer. I can smell it. It should be done by now. Here we go. Alright, look at this bad boy. Should be cooked all the way through now. Yep, perfect. Alright, I'm going to let this cool for a second, and I'm going to get a little piece on a plate, and we'll try it. So it's finally cooked. I would recommend, if you're going to start this, you start it at 425. That way you don't have to wait as long as I did. But it should be a little cooler now. It's steaming up real good. But we're going to try it out a little bit. I'm going to try and get some more of the pasta in the middle versus the sides. See if I can't get a little meat on there too. Try a little bit here. Is it gonna show it? Yeah, works. Ah. God damn, that's nasty. Ugh. Oh my god. The tomatoes just doesn't go right. It smells pretty decent, but the tomato just isn't right. We'll try a little bit of the meat, at least. Still a little red in there. You probably can't see it. It's a little bit red in there, but should be fine. Yeah, whatever that passata crap is, that's just awful. The flavoring on this is just terrible. Ugh. I would not recommend you eat this. The spaghetti is just nasty. It's obviously just frickin' garbage. I mean, I don't know where Kay got this recipe from, but if she wants to be the next Gordon Ramsay, she's more than welcome to. Alright, I just want to give a quick update. It's been about like 15-20 minutes or so since I got home, and that meal from Kay, even though I didn't eat any of it, it made me physically sick. I don't know, the sauce was bitter and it was just nasty. When I went to clean it up, like I was cleaning the pan up and getting rid of all the other crap because nobody was going to eat that, the smell just hit me. I don't know what the fuck that smell was, but it made me gag a few times, and I am just, it's unbelievable. Like, it didn't smell like a body, but it was equivalent to like rancid trash or like a rancid tomato. Now, I don't know if the stuff I got was rancid or not, but it was just nasty. If Kay was an American, I'd be nominating her right now for Worst Cooks in America. But since she's not, I'm going to go through and fill this out for Jack Scalfani, and hopefully he gets on the show. But please do not make that fucking spaghetti bolognese for anybody, not even as a joke. I still feel a little sick. You're more than welcome to have some if it's really good.
Alright.
How's it taste?
I don't know.
You don't know?
A lot of mayo.
You ain't kidding.
Flavor. I don't know. I think it could be better if there wasn't so much
Mayonnaise in it?
I'm good.